how to educate yourself the fastest way to get to where you want to be. I'm going to tell a little story about myself. When I started my journey investing in property, what I done is I purchased a few properties. I made a lot of mistakes at the beginning, okay? And I was very fortunate to be able to purchase a few properties anyway right away, being so young. And what happened was, but I was learning all this information. I was reading the books, listening to the podcast, going to the seminars, watching the YouTube videos, and there was just an overload. And that's when you start getting taken down a different road and you forget what your true values are. You forget what you're trying to do, and you get persuaded by other people. And that was a big problem, because I remember at the very beginning when I started, I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what my strategy was. And then I got persuaded by a gentleman, went to a seminar, had a lot of meetings with him, and I started buying off the plan properties, properties with negative gear, talking about saving tax and get tax back and all this bullshit. And I made this crucial mistake. The properties have actually gone backwards in value since then. And what I learned is you can educate yourself as much as possible. You can read all the books, you can listen to all the podcasts, you can do all these things. At the end of the day, is you only need to be good at one thing, okay? And there was a second part to this. When I started investing in property, what I started doing is I started diversifying. Start investing in stocks, start investing in crypto, start investing in gold and silver. The world's going to collapse, all these things, okay? And it's all a bit of bullshit. It's at the same time, I started investing in stocks, done pretty well, but then actually now they've gone backwards and I'm actually not doing too well. I'm waiting for them to come back up so I can actually sell them and get out, and so I can take all my money, put it back into the property. I got into crypto very early on. I'm actually still up, even though, people say it's down. I'm actually still up. And I look at that and I go, okay, I can take out my money right now and I can put that into property, which is something I'm actually about to contemplate to do, because at the same time, what's my money doing there? Nothing. I bought gold and silver at the high of the market. It's done nothing for me. Okay, I spent like nearly 10 grand. I was like, what a waste of money. I could have put that into a property. Okay, so I listened to all these people. You listen to the podcast, and what I learned was just be good at one thing. And I learned that. I first heard it from Grant Cardone. Now, if you like him or you don't like him, it's up to you, but that there was a very valuable lesson. And so from now, I don't invest in nothing but property. I'm not worried about any other investment. So at the moment, I'm about to take out my money when it hits a certain point which I can break even or just get it out of there so I can put that into property. And that's my strategy. And so what I was doing, I was reading and listening and doing these things about property. And what happened, I was getting taken down a road that I forgot my true values and what I was actually trying to do and what resonated with me. So when I learned my lesson, I had to learn a very valuable lesson. I started surrounding myself and educating myself with the best property analysis and property gurus and successful property investors in Australia. Okay, and there was only a few of them. There wasn't a handful. There's only a couple, two or three of them that I actually really trusted. I started listening to all their podcasts. I started listening to them if they're on other podcasts and YouTube channels. I read books if they had books about them. And I started then calling these people or getting in contact with these people and surrounding myself with these people and asking questions, and actually then getting mentored by one of these people that I actually really looked up to. They helped me tremendously. They got me to my goal as fast as possible. I started learning about things that you can learn things in a book, but these are other things that I was asking more questions and deeper questions, and they'll answering my questions, and I was just moving faster and quicker to where I want to be. So that was very important. So surround yourself with people of where you want to be and that are more successful than you. Okay, and that's what got me this tremendous amount of success in a short period of time. Today, I use a business coach, and I used a business coach at the very beginning of this business as well. And people go, "Oh, why? Why don't you do it yourself? You're wasting all that money." Not necessarily. I've shortcutted all the mistakes and learned from what they have made. They've made their mistakes, and I said, I'm not going to make the same mistakes. Of course, we still make mistakes, of course, but there's not as many mistakes. So very important that you can read all the books and you can listen to all the podcasts, but it can take you down the wrong road. Okay, so just focus on someone that you're trying to. I wouldn't say be like. I don't never say you never should compare yourself like someone and try to be like someone. You're never going to be like them. There's only one Michael Jordan. There's only one Serena Williams, etc. So get that in your head, but Learn from them, educate yourself, and understand what they're talking about certain things. Now, never copy what they're doing, because that's not you. You do always be innovative, of course, and think about what are you trying to do. Be different, be unique. You are you. You are a special human being. Yeah, there's only one of you, so you have to follow your path and do what you want to do. But of course, learn from people that are more successful and more have more knowledge and wisdom than you. Okay, so that's the number one thing. And so today, I don't. I used to listen to 15 podcasts a day. I don't do that anymore. I barely listen to one podcast a day. I read books, but of course I pick certain books that I read, and I don't read as many as I used to, because once again, you can read all these books. It's better to read one book, actually implement one book, than read 10 books and not implement nothing. So hopefully that resonates with you. Hopefully you take that on and take that information that I've just said. Please go back, listen to this. This is actually very valuable. It's more valuable when I'm just talking about hotspots and things like that. This is important. This is about you changing your life. You're watching this and you've gone this far. You want to change your life. You want to educate yourself. You want to become a better human being. So what are you going to do about it? Okay, are you going to use what I've told you? Or are you going to say, no, I'm going to go do what I want to do because this is what I think I should do, and you're not successful, but if you're trying to become successful. So I'm trying to teach you and explain to you, this is what you need to do. And these are the things that get you faster and quicker. And I guarantee you can speak to entrepreneurs and other successful people that have gotten to where they are, that are super successful. I guarantee they agree with what I'm saying. So focus on one thing, okay? Be you, okay? And learn from people that are super successful in that area where you want to be, okay? And use that and implement that and take action. That's the most important thing. You can learn. If you do not take action, you will never learn, okay? And that's what happened when I quit my job and I said, I'm going to go hammer and tong on this business. Adrian and I, what happened? We started becoming more sophisticated investors, more sophisticated business owners. We started learning, fail, learning, fail. And that's got us faster and quicker to pick up momentum and keep moving forward. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gives you a bit of, wisdom. Okay, I wouldn't say motivation, bullshit, but with a bit of wisdom, inspiration to start thinking and looking, outside the box. Okay, and hopefully that helps you to get to where you want. Okay, so once again, if you like this, please. Someone's trying to call me during a recording video, but if you like this, please like this video. That's all I'm asking for. Like, because that's gonna help me see who's watching these videos, and hopefully I can target you and reach out to you and say, hey, what do you want to learn about? What do you want to do? Okay, and if you want someone that is a mentor or a coach or someone you want to learn from, I'm here. So just reach out. I'm always here to speak to people and help people get ahead in life, okay? I remember what it was like to start from the bottom, okay? So thank you again. And once again, please like this video, and I'll see you next week.